All right, we're out here at a tailgate with Michael Alford. And, I mean, today is a very special day. We get to see the new football team for the first time, just for the public. What can you say about this day and what it does for the program?
Well, it's great to get see what our team's going to be, and it's going to be a totally different team than what Mike's had in the past. You know, you look at Arizona State and Memphis and his type of offenses, they've always been vertical. And now with this speed that he's been able to go out and get with Malik Benson and some others, you're going to have a whole different offense, especially with the quarterbacks we have that can all really push the ball down the field. You're going to see that a little different offense than what you've seen in the past since he's been here. So I'm really excited about that. And our defense is so loaded, and the speed we have on defense is really going to stand out. So I'm excited for them to get inside of Doak and show us what they have.
Today also there's a lot of former Seminoles out and about kind of mingling. We're at a tailgate with a bunch of them right now. What does it say about the program to have so many people come back?
Well, it talks about the culture, not only of the program, but the athletic department and the love that our past alums, our alums and past players have for Florida State. That they come, they support us, they're always here. If we have anything of need, they're going to step up, support our players, and it's just a special culture we have in Florida State. And like we say, once you're a Seminole, you're always a Seminole, and it's just special to have them out today. I truly love being around them.
And finally, I know you have a certain song by a certain pop artist stuck in your head. I saw your tweet earlier today. Yeah, what does that say? Just having Taylor Swift give us a little shout out, maybe.
Oh yes, that was the Florida song. It's just great. And I downloaded it when it came out in the middle of the night, and I woke up that morning and wanted to hear it, and I heard that song and just couldn't get out of my head the whole day. So great, and she does such an amazing performer and amazing businesswoman. It's just I admire her a lot.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Go Noles.
Go Noles. All right, we're down here at a tailgate with James Coleman, a.k.a. Big Game James. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's the nickname, and this is your tailgate. So tell us what you got going on.
Every year during the spring game, we have what we call it a family reunion tailgate. A lot of former players come out, and we get a chance to mingle with the fans and just give an opportunity for fans to kick it with some of the people who help give them a lot of their memories. And at the same time, the proceeds that are raised goes toward my nonprofit, Mentors for the Kid, a.k.a. MFTK Foundation, and we do book bag drives, food giveaways, and help kids with academic issues as well as athletic performance.
That's awesome. And something I was warned about when we were walking over here was the moonshine you guys have. Tell everyone about the famous moonshine.
We have a whole bunch of different flavors. One of the things that we do is an all-you-can-eat, all-you-can-drink tailgate. Shout out to ABC Liquor for being one of my sponsors. But we have my guy Brian. He always comes down from Virginia with about 10 different forms of moonshine. We got banana pudding, strawberry shortcake, pineapple, mango, strawberry, blueberry, and a couple of other, dreamsicle, which if you taste just like the dreamsicle, but you got to be careful because it will sneak up on you. But again, it's a lot of people. I myself, a big guy, got put on my butt 2 years ago by not pacing myself.
Well, we'll have to check some of that out after we chat here. But let's talk about what we're here for, the Spring Showcase. What are you excited to see today?
Well, I'm excited to see these guys in a more formal situation, still heavily scripted. I always tell people don't take too much from a spring game, but at the same time, this is their first time getting in front of the fans so that we can see what this team's going to look like in the fall. This spring has been full of a lot of questions. That team last year did a phenomenal job going 13-0. We're not going to count that last game, but they went 13-0. So a lot of people are like, where are our question marks? Who are the wide receivers going to be? What are the quarterbacks going to do? What's the running game going to look like? How will the defense replace so many people that got a chance to go to the draft? And if you've watched the practices and you've seen the stuff, there's still an excitement in the air about these guys. So we get a chance to see a little bit what they're doing, as well as the younger guys. Like who's going to step up, like in that second quarterback role? Who are the backups going to be? Who are these guys going to be? And it's also cheap. Like you can't get very many games for $10 at Florida State. So that's really the excitement. And Coach Norvell has done a phenomenal job preparing these young men on and off the field, as well as his assistants. I love everything that they're doing, and the fan base loves it as well.
Yes, we love it. Well, we're very excited, so thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, down here with CJ Wilson, and I was just told that you know what you're talking about, so we're going to put your knowledge to the test about this new team.
Okay, let's do it.
What are you excited to see out there today?
Well, I'm excited to see the new quarterback, of course, DJU, transfer from Oregon State. Want to see how he gels with the offense, and the new receivers as well. Malik Benson is a guy that a lot of people are excited to see. So Jalen Lucas, a transfer from Indiana. We've been hearing a lot of good things about him as far as, gadget plays, explosiveness to the offense, and things like that. On offense, those are the guys I want to see. Lawrence Toafili as well, too. Gained a lot of pounds, like 10 pounds since the ACC championship. Norvell is saying this is probably the best we've seen from Lawrence Toafili, and as you guys know, he was an all-star in the ACC championship. So I want to see that development as well. On the defensive side, Marvin Jones Jr., the transfer from Georgia. As you guys know, big legacy. Marvin Jones Sr., big-time linebacker for FSU. Want to see how he transitions from going from a 3-4 defense at Georgia to a 4-3 defense at FSU, where you're mainly rushing the passer. And of course, we got new linebackers. Kalen DeLoach and Tatum Bethune are gone. So just want to see how the linebackers play, and I think the secondary is going to be all right. As long as Patrick Surtain is he's manning the ship for the secondary, we'll be okay there.
Solid breakdown. We'll take that.
We'll take it, right?
You mentioned Toafili and some of the guys just like really putting on pounds. What can you say about what Coach Storms is doing?
Yeah, built by Storms, right? Coach Storms is, in my opinion, the best strength coach in the country. The results prove it. I think Mike Norvell said we had over 10 guys in the spring clock over 20 miles per hour. And that translates to what you've seen at the combine, where, a lot of guys, had some of the fastest time per their position at the combine. So, yeah, Coach Storms is amazing. If you buy into what Florida State is doing from a strength and conditioning standpoint, you will be well off and be well prepared, for the college season and even after that for the NFL draft.
And I want to talk to you a little bit more specifically about Malik Benson. We've seen him on social media just breaking ankles, just doing his thing out there. What else makes him special?
Speed. So he's a 10-5 guy. A big difference from Johnny Wilson and Keon Coleman. He could take the top off the defense. If you go back to his JUCO ranks, he was the #1 JUCO receiver coming out. Was offered by Alabama, Florida State, Florida, a plethora of programs. Florida State was really close in that recruitment with Ron Dugans leading the charge for that. But again, he brings the element of speed, shifting this off the line. Something that we could, a guy that could take a simple catch of 5 yards and turn into a big-time play. So that's what I'm excited to see, because offense, Norvell's offense is the offense he claims that is the offense built for playmakers. Malik Benson is that definition of a playmaker as far as what he brings to the field from a speed aspect.
All right, well, we're excited to see it out there today. Thank you.
Most definitely. Very excited, and go Noles. All
right, we got some fans down here, Miss Jackie and Joe, and let's talk about the wardrobes today. They're wearing the N7s for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys excited to see them?
Yes, very excited. It's pretty cool to see some new stuff. I think it's going to just kind of get the players kind of excited. A spring game is not like the craziest thing, but getting some new uniforms in, new threads, I think it'll kind of motivate them, excite them a little bit.
And what about you, Joe? What are your thoughts?
So, being a little bit older, I'm more of an old school guy. But you know what? I know the kids today, they're all about the threads or whatever you want to call it. So it's all good. I mean, if it's good and they feel good and they play good, I'm all for it.
That's what it's about. If they play good, they feel good. Yeah. Well, that's good stuff. Are you guys excited to see anything in particular today?
I'm excited to see DJ. I was a little upset when I found out Brock and Luke weren't going to play today. I was excited to see them kind of throw the ball, but seeing DJ just throw the ball, seeing all those transfers we got in, I was saying yesterday, I was like, I got to look up some numbers because I don't know what everybody's numbers are, but it's kind of seeing all the new people come in and find their comfort in the system, and that'll be really cool. So.
All right, we have an honorary fan coming in.
Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah.
All right, go Noles. We'll just end it there.
Yeah.
All right, we're down here with Victor Floyd, played for Florida State back in the 80s, correct?
That's correct. Mid-80s, 84 through 89.
And he used to be a running back.
That's correct.
So you know a little something about maybe Toafili, his role, and kind of what it means to be a running back at Florida State.
At FSU, most definitely. It's a rich tradition here with running backs, going back probably 70s as far as running backs. And then, of course, I was here in the mid-80s and 90s. Of course, we've had a stockpile of guys to actually make it to the next level. So, yeah, I think it's a great place, to actually be a running back here at FSU.
It's definitely a great place, and you can tell just by the amount of people that are out here today, the amount of players that come back and appreciate the program. So what does it mean to you to be back here with a bunch of former players?
Oh, it's awesome. This piece I didn't get to see when I was the rich tradition with people out here hanging out, Noles fans. And so now it gives me a chance to actually see these fans and give back. And guys that's there, they don't get to see this piece. And just to know that you walk up to someone and you don't know that they knew you when you actually played and watched you play in the mid-'80s. And, you know, it's just great to shake hands with people who always wanted to shake hands with you. You didn't know that, you know, as a player. But that's the big thing in coming back, just to meet fans that's been fans of Florida State for over 30 years.
It's one big family.
Oh, most definitely.
Well, thank you. It's great to have you here, and I hope you enjoy the day.
Oh, yeah, go Noles.
All right, down here with Lisa Molson, and this tailgate would not be possible without you. Is that correct?
Correct. If you want to eat, you got to see me.
And so what kind of things do you have for us?
We had jambalaya, we had buffalo chicken dip, we had greens, mac and cheese, beans, ribs, hamburgers, hot dogs, the works, a charcuterie board as James Coleman calls them. So go Noles, and you want to eat and drink with us, MFTK Foundation is the place to go. We sponsor kids. Come see us.
You heard it here first. Come and see us.
Go Noles.
Go Noles. Look who is back in Tallahassee. Back in the 850, it's the Logan Robinson, the man himself. Welcome back.
Feels good to be back. Good to see my family first off, but then also to our NoleGameday team over here with Emily as well. Getting some good content while at the Spring Showcase. Looking forward to seeing some of these guys. Got to go to practice on Thursday. That was fun to see. DJU is a massive guy. Looking forward to seeing him connect with some of these guys out there on Bobby Bowden Field.
Yeah, I was going to say you got to see a lot of these guys for the first time in person, so I'm sure you have a lot of takeaways. What is the biggest one?
The biggest takeaway is Mike Norvell wasn't lying about the speed. There's a lot of speed on this team. Seeing that up close and personal, seeing that right in front of my eyes with Malik Benson, the Alabama wide receiver transfer. That kid is fast. I'm already expecting him to be a starter over there in Ireland against Georgia Tech to kick off the season. That guy is speedy, but all around running backs going over to the defensive backfield. Some good coverage on some of these fast guys as well. So shout out to Coach Surtan, the defensive backs coach. He's doing a good job on that. But yeah, a lot of speed, really good size. Darrell Jackson is a massive human being, and you can be massive, but for his athleticism, I think it's something that really stands out. Darrell Jackson is going to be a star for Florida State on the defensive side of the ball in 2024. So a lot of speed, a lot of size, and there's going to be, we'll see what we see out there on the Spring Showcase. Well, there's going to be a lot of stuff to look at, so I'm excited.
Yeah, it's all going to be on display today, and another thing on display is the N7 uniforms. I know you're pumped for them. What are your thoughts?
I like them. I like them. It also helps, too, whenever we put them out on social media. I'm a social media guy, so I like seeing the engagement that comes in. People like them, people don't, but it drives up a lot of conversations. So I think it's something that I think FSU is going to test out here during the showcase. Try it out a little bit, see what the fans like them. If not, then don't have to wear them out for games. But I'm younger. I kind of like the vibe of them. I understand the back end of things with the meaning that goes behind with the tribe and everything. So it means a lot. People might just need to get educated on that a little bit more, but certainly is a little bit, you got to take a little bit of time to get used to it because it is blue. You're not used to seeing blue with FSU, but you know, we were talking about earlier, it worked well with basketball. Let's see if they can kind of do the same thing over here with the football program. But nonetheless, I'm a fan of them, but I do need to see them out on the field, which we're about to go see here in a few minutes, so I'm excited.
All right, yeah, we're about to go see them, so don't want to take any more time, but thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hey, shout out Tribe Check, baby. Let's go.
What's up, Seminole fans? I'm here with Garnet the Goldfish. He's 13-0, and he's ready to start the next season. We'll see you in Dublin.
Azareyeh Thomas, Fentrell, when you look at the safety position, I think those guys have really worked hard. And we've got 4 or 5 guys that are really rolling in that rotation with Shy, Conrad, Devontae. Devontae Brown's really been a guy that I've been really.
Nah, man, it was a blessing. It was an honor. Thank my heavenly Lord Jesus Christ for letting me be out there today. It was just good to be out there with the fans, man. To show a lot of support today. It was cool. It was a cool environment. Be able to wear Triple jersey. It was just a good environment, man. Let's get out there and play. Get out there with my brothers. Be out there with the rest of the team and coaches. It was a good environment, man.
Yes, sir. We got a lot of different weapons. We added some guys. So, every day we be putting it on display. We've been showing our strengths and showing the different things that we can do. And today I felt like it was a day where we, showed our capability and our versatility.
This year my main goal is to be consistent. Be a consistent full football player, full defensive back. Now the game is changing. There is no more cover corners. So one aspect I really try to focus on this spring is just tackling and being more physical and showing that I am physical. Because I feel like I always was, but in order to be something, you have to show it. So this spring, really just trying to focus on that, and then just let everything else take care of stuff. Really just the mindset. The main thing is really just mindset. I feel like in order to play DB, like you gotta have that swag, like you gotta have that confidence. If you don't have confidence and swag, like you won't be able to play this game. You won't be able to go out there and play smart, play fast, and to be physical. So I feel like one thing that really just stands out to me about this group is that we have that swagger, that we have that confidence going out there. So that's really one thing that I'm excited about as well.
I think the biggest thing is just being physical.